Welcome to the Weather Center. We had cloud-free skies dominating the weather throughout Thursday across much of South Africa, as you can see on the most recent satellite picture. But later on in the afternoon, we had a few patches of storm clouds giving us isolated thunder shows over the eastern areas of the Northern Cape, much of the northwest, the northern parts of the Free State, and over parts of Gauteng. But more intense thunderstorms occurred across the Limpopo province, where we saw more storm clouds developing on Thursday afternoon. We start off Friday with fog patches along the west coast, and the cold front here is going to introduce light rain and drizzle into parts of the south coast. And later on Friday afternoon, we should see isolated to scattered thunderstorms extending from the northwest down into parts of the Eastern Cape and spreading eastwards into KwaZulu-Natal, Mpumalanga, Limpopo, and much of the Gauteng province. It's going to be mostly fine for the western interior. You will need to watch out for gale force winds on Friday along the Eastern Cape coastal areas. Now with that, here's a look at the winds for your Friday across the country. Winds could gust to 45 kilometers per hour for Port Elizabeth and East London. Moderate to fresh winds along the KZN coastal areas. We're also expecting a moderate to fresh breeze for the central and western areas, as well as around the Cape Peninsula. Now, if you're in the Northern Cape on Friday, it's going to be mostly sunny and hot in most areas, but there will be a small chance of thundershows around Kimberley, where a high of 35 is expected. Light rain and drizzle can be expected for the southern areas of the Western Cape. Cape Town gets away with partly cloudy skies, warming to around 25 degrees. There is also going to be light rain for parts of the south coast, including around Port Elizabeth, where a high of 24 is expected. We're also going to see a bit of rain around Bishop, East London, and Port Alfred. Thunderstorms for the eastern areas of the Eastern Cape, where highs in the upper 20s and lower 30s are expected. It's going to be pretty unsettled across the KwaZulu-Natal province. Very hot for Richards Bay, shooting to 40 degrees, 41 for the top temperature in Ulundi. Thunderstorms are also forecast across much of Mpumalanga, partly cloudy, dry and hot, however, around Skukuza. A dry one is also forecast for Palaboroa, where temperatures will hit the 40-degree mark. Otherwise, isolated thundershowers are forecast for the rest of the Limpopo province. Isolated thundershowers are going to persist across the northwest, where temperatures will peak at 32 degrees for Mahikeng and Seerest. We're also going to see isolated thundershowers across the Free State, Bloemfontein, warming to around 34 degrees. Gauteng will also see unsettled weather on Friday, 30 for the highs in Soweto and Vereeniging. Then on Saturday, we are going to see mostly sunny and warm to hot weather for the western areas, thunderstorms for central and northeastern South Africa, light rain for KwaZulu-Natal and parts of the Eastern Cape. Then on Sunday, we stay with rain and thundershowers for the eastern areas. It's going to be mostly sunny and hot for western South Africa.